My name is Mary Davidson. I'm a sophomore at App State and I'm an English major with a concentration in creative writing.
What's your position at Jamba Juice?
I'm a crew member, which means that they move us around between the kitchen and register and the Jamba Juice side as they see fit, kind of help wherever I'm needed.
Sweet. Can you tell me what a normal day at work looks like?
Yeah, so for me, I work the mid shifts. I don't open or close the store, which means I get to the store at about 11 o'clock, clock in, and depending on what staffing looks like, if there's more people on Auntie Anne's side, I'll go to Jamba Juice. If there's more people on Jamba, I go to Auntie Anne's. A day in the kitchen looks like rolling pretzels, making the dough, watching the ovens, dipping the pretzels in almonds, cinnamon sugar, whatever people want. And usually you're on one position, stationed for a little while, and then we switch if needed. A day on Jamba, the tickets come in, you get the blender you need, dump some fruit in it, put it on the blender, shake it up a little bit, and then you just crank the orders out.
What do you know about why they decided to open a store in Boone?
I know that there's no other smoothie places here, also no other pretzel places here, but no smoothies was a pretty big one. They saw in a college town there'd be a pretty high market for late night pretzels and smoothies throughout the day. So I think they just knew that the revenue would be big because college kids like pretzels and smoothies.
When did the store first open?
The week after spring break. So that would be a week of March 18th, 19th, something like that.
Who are your bosses and what are they like?
Ooh, the big bosses, the owners of the store, their names are Brent and Anthony. They're great. We don't see them as much now. They were around a lot at opening, but they also have stores in Charlotte. So they're like the big boss, bosses of our managers. They've been super nice every time I've talked to them. Very kind, very helpful. My managers, our two main managers are Andrea Fisher and Jenny Heisman. And they are both very kind, very accommodating. They work well with getting you the days off that you need as long as you ask in advance. Yeah, they're great. They make the environment as stress-free as it can be. It's been pretty chaotic with opening, trying to get the store up and running, but they've done a great job of keeping it all under composure and held together and been kind through it all, so my bosses are great.
Can you tell me something about your coworkers and what it's like to work with them?
I would love to. I actually work with my roommate and one of my best friends, Rachel and Katie. So working with them is always a blast because I already know them pretty well. But all the coworkers that I had never met before, it's been really fun to bond, especially in our rolling station for pretzels. We have 2 rolling stations and you just sit there making pretzels. So you're really close to your coworker that's rolling pretzels with you. So some of the best conversations I've had and the closest I've gotten with people has been like 6-hour shifts where I just roll pretzels the whole time. And we've had awesome conversations. This guy named Chase Hinson, he's great. We met rolling pretzels and had a really deep conversation our first shift, and now we mess with each other all the time. And my coworkers, Cadence, she's awesome. I always make her pizza nuggets while I'm working. So you just kind of make friendships. They make you smoothies. You hang out, talk while you're rolling pretzels. It's a lot of fun.
Does it often get busy? And if so, how do you guys manage that?
It gets busy pretty often. The first week was so chaotic. There were people nonstop. I'm sure anybody watching this who was there opening week probably waited 45 minutes for a pretzel, and I'm sorry about that. It's been better recently, but we definitely still have rushes. We manage that by having one person on each station, both on Auntie's side and Jamba side. So in Auntie Anne's kitchen, we have one person making the dough, one person rolling the pretzels, one person watching the ovens, one person dipping the pretzels, and we kind of form it as an assembly line to keep the display case full so that the person at the register can just hand the pretzel right away. On Jamba's side, we have one person getting all the juices in the blender, one person dumping the fruit in the blender, one person on blending station, making sure they're all blended, and then someone pouring and getting them out. So we handle it just by assigning different roles and kind of sticking to our roles and putting our head down until we're back and caught up on the orders.
Is it mostly app students working there?
Yes, there's a few people who aren't app students, a few people who are older and out of college, but I would say like 80% of my coworkers are app students.
So with being students, how often and how long do you have to work there?
There aren't specific shift times that you have to pick up. You basically get to work with the managers on when you're available. You sit down and talk with them before each schedule is made and tell them what your availability is for the week. So if you can only come in for 3 hours on Friday, you come in for 3 hours on Friday. If you can come in for 6 on Tuesday, you come in for 6 on Tuesday. So for me, I work 3 to 4 shifts a week, usually about 6 hours with like 1 4-hour one in the week. But it really is, they prioritize your mental health and your academics, and you can kind of work your schedule around what you need it to be.
What's your favorite part of the job?
Definitely the people. I mean, the money's great. That's why anyone gets a job. But talking about the actual job, it's really fun. Once you get past like the stress of we need to get people's orders out, turning those moments into fun moments where you guys are all just like laughing, and you get burns. I got a burn from an oven. We're able to mess with each other about that and make fun of each other's pretzels. So just kind of trying to make the time go by with the people that work there, and all bonding over stupid stuff about pretzels.
And what's your least favorite part of the job?
The burns. The oven is not my favorite place to be. Usually we switch out so that someone doesn't have to be on ovens for longer than like an hour. But they are 650 degrees, so if you're opening and closing that pretty often, it gets hot, you get sweaty, and you get burns, and if you burn something, it's all your fault, and you gotta take another 10 minutes to remake the order. So I would say ovens are not fun, but they're necessary, so, you know.
And the last question, what do you hope your store brings to the Boone community?
I think the Boone community, beforehand, if I wanted to go somewhere to eat or I wanted to grab something fast, the only option was really either coffee or like super unhealthy food. So I hope that Jamba and Auntie offers a loving environment, obviously, but food-wise, I hope it offers a healthy option, the smoothies in particular, a healthy option for people that need to go somewhere but want to pick up something fast. The acai bowls and the smoothies are a great healthy way to get fast food instead of the alternatives in the Boone area.
Sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome.